Welcome to study secret number 11. This is very, very important. You can study all you want to, but on the day of the exam, when you're opening up your exam paper, I'm going to explain to you how do you attend to the exam paper. This is very important. Remember, we're going through study secrets. We are now at brain secret number 11. We just finished distractions and we now look at number 11. How to sit down with your exam paper. This is very important. So please pay attention. Please pay attention. Tell your kids and university kids and students to pay attention. I'll give you an example. Let us say you got a 3-hour paper. Okay, what do you do normally when you get a 3-hour paper? You look at it. You know, they got instructions on the paper. You look through it and then you start panicking. Oh, I don't know this question. Oh, it's so difficult. It's such a long paper. And you look around and your friends are making, oh, it's so difficult. What happens? You start panicking. Why are you allowing your friends to work on your brain? Leave everybody else alone in the exam room. Don't look around. Don't look at that clever person who's just writing like this and you feel so terrible. So please, one of the secrets is when you get your exam paper, it's you and the exam paper and God. Nobody else. Ignore everybody else in that room. You take your exam paper. You look at it and it says you got 3 hours. So first thing you do, you must keep a watch in front of you. You know what's a watch? I always keep a clock in front of me. This is a watch. In case you don't know, this is called a watch. It's a fabulous invention. Human beings made this. It's called a watch. When you got an exam, you put it down. You got a 3-hour exam and then you write down how many questions you. Let us say you got 10 questions. But in your mind, you must calculate only 2.5 hours. Listen to what I'm saying. 2.5 hours. You divide your question paper into 2.5 hours. So for every question, you quickly calculate. All right, I'm going to get so many marks for this. Say it's 300 marks. So you say, okay, for this I'm going to spend 20 minutes. This I'm going to spend 10 minutes. This I'm going to spend 30 minutes. This I'm going to spend 5 minutes. When I'm going to finish with all the exams, I'm left with 30 minutes. So you must do a quick calculation. Do a quick calculation. How many minutes you're going to spend on each question? Then when you start writing your questions, you start answering the questions, you must have 30 minutes left over. 3-hour paper, you must give yourself 30 minutes. Give yourself 30 minutes, please. And the reason for this is many people, how many times you hear someone, I couldn't finish the exam paper. It was too long. No, the exam paper was not long. You did not manage it properly. It is your fault. The exam paper is never long. You've got to watch. So how can the exam paper be long? So it is because you did not take the time to calculate how to write that exam paper. If you say the exam paper is long, it's your fault. Okay, you don't know the secret of passing an exam. So the exam paper, you must never say, I had 3 questions left over at the end. Because if you got 3 questions left over, you got 0. You got 0. It's rather better to get 30% instead of 0. So the whole purpose of having a watch, the whole purpose of calculating, okay, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here, you must leave 30 minutes at the end. You must only assume you got a 2.5 hour paper. If you got a 1 hour paper, then you calculate for 50 minutes or say 45 minutes. You must try and finish that paper in 45 minutes. Right? You must leave 15 minutes at the end. If you got a 3-hour paper, you finish it in 2.5 hours. You must give 30 minutes at the end. Every question you must answer something. And the reason for that is, if you come to a difficult question, write 1 or 2 words, but go to the next question. You know why? Because the subconscious brain is now going to start working for the answer. The information is there. You have studied the work. You know the work. So when you go to the next question, and you say, hey, I remember. You come back quickly to the difficult one, you make a few more notes, and you keep on going. But keep on remembering, I must leave 30 minutes left over. When you finish the whole paper, you've got a lot of blank spots in between. Don't worry about the blank spots. If it's difficult, you jump to the next one. If it's difficult, you jump to the next one. You come back again. You got now 30 minutes at the end. Now you start going. The ones that you know very well, you start filling those. Don't make the mistake. Let's say you come to question number 3. Question number 3, you know it so well. You spend an hour on it. You're writing more and more. This is a waste. Please. If you're going to spend an hour on question number 3, from 85%, you're only going to get to 90%. You're only going to get 5%. Meanwhile, you'll then come say, oh, I didn't finish the paper. You know why? Because then you're going to get 0% for the other question. So please remember, don't fall for the trap to spend too much time on one question. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to make a difference. The key, the secret is take a watch with you. If it's a 3-hour paper, you finish it in 2.5 hours. Go through all of it. It's a difficult question, go to the next one. You come back at the end, 30 minutes, and you go through all the difficult ones again. If it's a 1-hour paper, you finish in 45 minutes. You skip the difficult ones. Meanwhile, your brain starts thinking about what the answers are. You come back and you fill it in. So please remember, the last 30 minutes is very important. Let your subconscious brain starts work on the answers. The knowledge is inside your brain. The knowledge is inside your brain. Don't ever forget that. Okay, look after yourself. It's all about technique. You must know. You can know everything. But if you don't have a technique, if you don't take a pen and paper, and if you don't take a watch with you to calculate how many minutes you're going to spend on the exam paper, you're not gonna do well. Please. Don't look around the exam hall. Don't look at other people, whether they make or they're making, hey, it's so nice. Leave them alone. It's your life. Your parents are paying for it. Your grandparents are paying for it. Or the bank is paying. The bank is going to ask you for your money back. Or you got a bursary. You've got a bursary. It's a trust. You can't disappoint the people. It's you, your paper, and God. Look after yourself. It's all about technique. Stay well.